Hello BGGs, welcome back to my channel, Bad Gut Gal. My name is Cassandra and today is day 0. It is day 0 of my next 100-day challenge, which means that tomorrow, January 20th, 2020, I know, worked out quite nicely, will be the beginning of my newest journey, and I'm really excited about it. I was really actually hoping to start this a little earlier in the new year, but I got sick. As the Bad Gut gals and guys around might understand, it happens pretty often, and when it does, we're knocked out for 3 weeks. So, I finally feel better, my voice has returned, not coughing all day long, etc, etc. I feel better, I feel great. It is time to start. So today is day 0, and today is the day that I get to explain to you what a 100 days challenge is. Now, if you've ever followed me on Instagram, Bad Gut Gal, I'll include a link somewhere in sort of this general area. If you followed me on Instagram, or if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see that I've actually done one of these challenges before, and I've actually done a couple with varying levels of success. Some I did really well, and some I didn't make it to the 100 days, but that's okay, because we are ready to start this journey absolutely fresh. It has been 2 years since my last 100 days, so we really are coming at this as though I've never done one before, and it's time. Now, 100 days, what is it? Why does it matter? Where did it come from? Well, it came from a lot of different places, and a lot of people have done them since. I did my first one maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I was 25. As you all are aware, I'm 28, I'll be turning 29 in a couple of months, and I thought that by the time I was 30, I would have a lot more of my life together, and so it's time. It's time and we need to do something about it. And there's various things I want to do in this 100 days. So this 100 days will be 100 days of routine. And that is exactly what it means. I want routines. I want simple. I want to feel like I have things together and I know what's going on. So when I wake up in the morning, I have a routine. And before I go to bed, I have things that can make me feel comfortable. Now, this is for a bunch of reasons. One of them is in the last year, I was diagnosed with ADHD and ASD1, and this means that I love routine. I always fought it for years and years. I thought, oh no, I'm spontaneous and I want to do different things, but no, I really don't. I want routine. I like eating the same breakfast. I like doing the same workouts. I really enjoy just not having to think about things as much. I want tried and true routines that work really well for me in all aspects of my life to keep me happy, healthy, full of energy, and ready to take on whatever challenge I want to next. So, 100 days of routine. Now, just for ease of my brain figuring this all out, I've kind of decided to divide this up into 4 different kind of categories. So, we've got like fitness, wellness. So I've decided to divide this up into like 4 different categories. So the first one is exercise and fitness. Then we've got food and nutrition. Over here, we're going to say sort of like skin, hair, nails, aesthetic goals, okay? And then over here, we're gonna call that learning, knowledge, personal betterment. Now within these 4 categories, I have a couple like little mini challenges. Now the one thing that I have learned from doing a 100 days challenge before is that 100 days is a long, long time, okay? It's only 14 weeks, right? Just over 3 months, 3.5 months. But there's something about 100 days, it just feels immense. So I hope that I can break it down into some like 2-week challenges, 30-day challenges, 5-week challenges, just to sort of keep things interesting. Now, throughout this whole thing, there will be a couple things that I keep really simple, and that is that every day for the next 100 days, not only am I trying to build really sustainable, healthy routines, but I'm trying to make choices that will better myself every single day. So that means that I'm going to take just that extra little bit of time and that extra little bit of thought to be nice to myself, to be good to myself, to eat good food, to move every day. Even if it's not much, I want to move every day. I want to fuel my body really well. I want to take time to relax and unwind and care for myself a little bit more. I want to learn and keep my brain working. And also I do kind of want the aesthetic goals, you know, working out, eating well, taking care of my skin, my teeth, figuring out what the heck you're supposed to do with hair and how you actually blow dry things properly. All of those things will mean that every day I can just do what I want to do. I don't have to worry about, does this product work? Does that thing work? Does this thing bloat me? Does that thing make my gut badder and angrier than it already is? I just want simple. I don't want to think about it. ADHD, ASD, they kind of complicate life. And as someone who I guess would consider myself not neurotypical, whatever you want to call it, there's just sort of different things that I have to consider and different things that matter to me for my day to go well. I can get really overstimulated. Life can be stressful. I need quiet time away from people all the time to rest and recharge and figure out what the heck is going on in my brain. And so finding routine will help me. It will bring me that sense of calm. And that's what I want. Now, the other part of this is in like 103 days, I think, I'll double check, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Mexico for the very first time to an all-inclusive with my boyfriend and a bunch of our friends, and I am ecstatic. I've been to Cuba before. I went to the Dominican. That was a whole other thing. Maybe if you want to know, leave a comment down below. I'll let you know about that trip. But I really love travel. I don't get to do it very much. I sort of don't have money or time away from work or any of those things, but that's totally fine. I want to take full advantage of the trips that I do get. And I want to go on vacation and I want to feel great. Now, I got to go on vacation last February 2019 to Cuba, and I kind of had a bit of a routine going at that point, and I felt great, okay? I woke up early almost every day. I would like do 20 or 30 minutes in the gym. I would eat breakfast. I would lay by the pool or out at the beach, and I felt great. But there were just a lot of things that just weren't as good as I wanted them to be. And like I said before, right? I'm inching, I mean, feels like I'm running towards 30, and I want to figure my life out. I've got a whole year to do that. But I'm going to turn 29 in this next 100 days, and I just want to be able to, I don't know, meet friends and take photos and feel great about myself. And it's not that I don't feel good now. I'll let you know about it later, but over 2019, I actually put on 25 pounds, which was my total goal. I've been trying to gain weight for a couple years, and part of it, as other BGGs may know, is that when you deal with chronic illness, weight loss or weight gain can become a huge part of your life. I got sick over Christmas, so end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I got sick. Now, I kind of had some cold or flu, or I'm not sure, but I was sick for 3 weeks, and in 1 week I lost 10 pounds. I went from 155 pounds to 144.5 pounds. 10 pounds is a ton, right? 15 pounds would have been 10% of my body weight. Now, previous to gaining weight, I weighed 135 pounds. Losing 10 pounds at 135 pounds, or sorry, 130 pounds. Previous to gaining weight, I only weighed like 125, 130 pounds. When I lost 10 pounds, it would decimate me. I was exhausted. In fact, losing 10 pounds this time, I'm still exhausted. I'm finally getting back into it, but my energy has been horrible. For the last 3 weeks or so, as I've been like recovering and once I got sick, I've been sleeping like 8-9 hours every single night, and I'm still exhausted a ton. So it really matters to me that I want to be healthy. I need to be healthy. If you watch my little intro video, it was just a trailer, only about 2 or 3 minutes long. I talked about how because of my bad gut, chronic illness, etc., etc., I kind of have to pay a bit more attention to my health, my nutrition, my wellness, just sort of that like overall picture if I want to feel good and if I want to be functional in life, which kind of sucks, but it's just the life I've been given, and I need to figure out how to live it the best I can. So we're already at 11 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'll probably cut some of this out, hopefully. But basically, here is the plan. For the next 100 days, each and every day, I'm going to focus on routine. And I'm going to do that by making choices that better me every single day. 100 days is a really long time, but it's also not that long. You could easily do 3 100-day challenges every single year. Think of the massive change you can make in 100 days. If you would like to join me, click the subscribe button here or somewhere in this section, okay? You can even ding the little bell, your choice, really. Leave me a comment, tell me, how did you find my journey? What kind of challenges do you think we should do? Do you want to join me on the challenge? Because that could be pretty cool too. And for the next 100 days, we are going to stay in touch. We are going to focus on our health, our wellness, our nutrition, everything. But do it by finding routines that work. Okay? So I will meet you back here next week for a little bit more of an update, and we will actually talk about day 1, because day 1 is when we get into the details of what this challenge is really going to look like. Thank you so much for joining me today. BGGs, I will see you next time.